Recording has started.
Okay.
Alright, so thank you all for coming. First off, we'd like to start talking about group activity. It's pretty low right now. Please hop on SL and do shit together. Hey, do shit. So we have a presence. SLMC compounds off of SLMC activity. If we're around and leading more raids, if we're around and raiding, more raids tend to happen than if we're all fucked off and doing other stuff. Please don't sit in the main channel playing a single player game or watching a movie alone and not interacting with the group. If you're going to binge, stick to the gaming movie AFK channel so people at least have a more accurate expectation of what's going on. If another group decides to finally, at long last, raid our sim, please hop on and defend the sim. When we have the opportunity for activity, please take it. Raid leading. Lately, it's just been Dread and Adama doing raids for the most part. If anyone would like to step up, it is very much welcomed. Since Dread works full time, it is going to have even less free time on the weekends due to buying a house, being on the horizon, and house hunting. If people who are not experienced with leading raids are leading raids, please do not butt in and take over the raid because they are not adjusting as quickly as you would like. I know I've been guilty of this. Sometimes it happens. If you're frustrated about it, sit out of the raid and let them learn so they don't get turned off of leading raids entirely. Any questions? Okay. No? Okay. Dread?
Okay, mechanic stuff. So, aircraft pass is still on. I got distracted with the Tauros, and the Tauros is now out. So I think that's a nice trade right there. But next thing up, fucking
God.
Tyro. Next thing up is going to be the Hell Talon. I just got 2 new models, well, a bunch of new models from Van though, so I just like fuck with these today. It's shorty shotguns for Layer 2, and then like an AK style auto gun for Layer 1. So I'm gonna fuck with those a little bit. But next thing on the agenda is the Hell Talon, and then I think I'm going to probably update the bike right after that though, because we have the Tauros code, which can be ported over to the bike and reworked to be the bike, because the bike's just really fucking old. Okay, HUD updates. With that being said, I did crank out the back end for swappable mines into a tester HUD a few weeks ago. We don't have the mine models right now, so whenever we get around to making the mines, I'll be throwing that out. In that HUD, I have also buffed the corn grenade to be just better, because it had a 7-second cooldown instead of the 5-second cooldown. It wasn't very better than the frag grenade, so I just buffed that mine. Buffed that grenade. What am I saying? But whatever. Anyways, yeah. So that HUD update is just waiting on fucking around making more mines, and then we'll have swappable mines like we have with the grenades, which is really cool.
Ideas are welcome, probably.
Yeah, tester equipment. So when I'm handing out testers and stuff, like we've gotten better about this, but taking into account where something is on the development process, when it's really early, I'm not looking for nitpicking about like balance or whatever the fuck. It's just getting it functional. Once everything that needs to be functional is functional, then that's when we're gonna be doing like the balancing passes. So like, wait until we're in that phase to start going on about that shit, so we don't get hella distracted, because that just slows down development like in general. As seen in the group notices, the Tauros is now out. This is the Tauros Venator. It's a variant of the Tauros, but we're still calling it the Tauros. It's fun to drive. It's got a horn. If you're bored, you can go play taxi cab when someone else is raiding by using /1 auth or /1 lock. That lets everybody hop in the back, not just group members. Let's see. Tyro's birthday was also on the 11th, and he got a really fun gun. So you should ask him to use it whenever you see him.
I have a question real quick.
Yeah.
If you have like somebody you don't want in the back, will /1 lock kick them out?
No. Good point. I'll do that.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
Put that in
general,
bug reports.
Isn't it eject button?
There is an eject button when you hit tilde, but that only works for passengers, not turrets, because it turns off with the turret, so you don't like fucking up your gunner. All right. Next bit is the administrative portion. Who wants to do that? I'll do it.
Take
Fuck
care
it.
of it. Okay.
Simran, we need to pick up on multiple people actually donating if we're going to keep our full sim. Because me and Rachel, or Zalura, we're about to have a lot more expenses and we can't, like, cover 80% of the sim. I just gotta remind people that, like, 5K is essentially 22 US dollars. Even if it's not, 3 people splitting 5K each for the sim rent, like, anyone donating on a regular basis, like even fucking 2K or something like that, that all compounds off each other. But yeah, so we're gonna have a lot more expenses because we're gonna be taking care of a mortgage and all sorts of shit once we actually get a house. So we're not going to be able to support the sim nearly as much.
I have something.
If we have to, we will downgrade to a homestead, but that's not what we want to do because they run like fucking shit.
Yeah.
So 5K Linden dollars is about 22 USD, and we pretty much only need 14,999, which is 15K or $60 every week. Pretty much we want to be able to support the sim as we're using it, but it's getting too much weight for just a few people to do. We need to spread it out. A homestead runs pretty much half the price, so if we have to, we will downgrade to that. Like I said, we don't want to, but more people need to actually pitch in with that, or else it's just not going to be financially viable for us. So please start chipping in a little more so the weight is spread out more evenly, as multiple people throwing even 2K a week really adds up.
Maybe we need to have a Patreon or something. We could discuss that.
I think we have one, actually. We were talking about like a subscription system.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, let's get Dread a OnlyFans, dude.
We gotta give some. If people are gonna subscribe, we need to give them some perks. So.
Recruitment.
I think OnlyFans is
hold on. Next up is recruitment. If you have friends who are not in the SLMC and are not furries, or even old SLMC members, invite them to come raid us with us as militia. If they enjoy themselves and have fun, try to recruit them. I'm offering bounties of 2,500 corruption for every cultist that graduates from the recruitment phase. This is a really good way of quickly getting through God Favor, because that shit gets expensive. With that being said, we might be calling some inactive soon, because we do have a lot of people who aren't really doing shit, whether because real life or computer problems or they just fucked off in general. So if someone has a hiatus and they told you about it, but we're not aware of it, pass on the information. Next up is...
Hang on, real quick. I wanted to go back to the SimRent stuff, because I had something to add to it. Alright, in case you want a little extra out of what you may be donating to the sim, paying for SL Premium and just putting your 300 Linden stipend in every however often it pays out. It's not a lot, but it is something, and it does add up.
Yeah. And you do get requisition points for every 5K you donate to, which lets you unlock shit in the armory.
Yeah. And you're less likely to be banned if you have premium.
Yeah, that too. Okay, Discord stuff. Shit posting and notice channels. We're doing this a lot. We need to stop doing that. We need to reduce the amount of shit posting and notice channels because it tracks from what is actually important and what's actually going on. The more shit posts we make, the more annoying it is for people that have these channels not muted, which makes muting those channels more likely. That being said, for general enlisted or whoever, if you have group notices or raid notices muted, please unmute them. Excessive shit posts after this meeting in the notice channels are just going to be getting deleted. That goes for everybody. Me, Sam, Hadet, Strellock, everybody that's shitposting in the nose channels, from this meeting on, it's just going to start getting deleted. Next up, though, is moderation, which is mostly something that Taro has an issue with. Stop bitching about him like moderating channels that are not, not safe for work channels. Those are public facing. He's doing this to make sure our Discord doesn't get fucking nuked if someone gets really upset and starts like reporting shit. He's doing this as a service to the group, so quit fucking bitching about it. Thank you.
It would be very helpful if other officers or NCOs were to, even if they wish, they would be able to post outrageous, funny things in the not safe for work channels. I think we need to be in a unified front. It's easier if it's not just on me paying attention. I can't.
Yeah, that
do
too.
it. That's too
Even
much
if it's
for me.
one of your friends, if they're posting like not safe for work stuff and safe for work channels, just delete that shit. Just tell them, hey, post that in the not safe for work channel, the designated one. It's less problems.
Yeah,
If
you
it
know
gets
what? I
deleted
don't
there,
care
there's
if,
an actual reason.
Yeah, I don't care if anyone's actually doing it. If it gets deleted, I'm fine. You don't have. I don't care to know. I'm not gonna ban anyone if it just gets taken care of.
Yeah.
If you wouldn't send it to your grandmother, don't put it in the regular public channel. Put it in Hunt Safe for Work. If you would if you would send it to your grandmother and it's still really fucked up, you're probably a psychopath. Just saying.
Yeah.
Going a little
That's a
bit further,
dangerous
too.
statement to make there, Sam.
If it then gets deleted in the not safe for work channel, though, then there's a reason for it to get deleted, and don't push the issue. Thank you.
Yeah, Discord TOS. If you have to talk semantics about it, you're probably closer to against TOS. We probably shouldn't risk it because that is publicly facing as well. Maybe it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, I think that's about it for the meeting, unless anyone else has some shit to say.
We don't want to have to delete the Not Safe for Work channel. Don't fuck up.
All right, I think that's about it.
Any questions? Yes, no? Okay.
Come ask, come ask.
Recording ends.